Hey, what is going on, guys? I am back here with State of Decay walkthrough, and we're gonna get right into it, starting a whole new game fresh off the bat. I had a little bit of feedback, not really any in the comments about a Let's Play, but I was talking with a few friends, and apparently not many people are doing it. I haven't actually checked myself, but he really wants to see me go through it, so, you know, that is something I want to do. I do have this one. I was going to show you guys a little bit more of that game. In fact, I got I would say the best base where I was at, and everything was running really well, everything was really great, but I ended up deciding to, I don't know, beat the game, and I ended up having to move, and I had to take 3 people with me, in which I took Kayla, Cello, and Guy, and we already have a 4th dude, but I haven't played that one enough, so we're just gonna jump into this one right here where we have entirely new people, and we're gonna skip the tutorial. If you guys want to see the tutorial, I'm sure there are other videos on it. I do apologize if that is the case, but there's kind of no point for the tutorial. It just tells you about the Blood Plague zombies, tells you how to search, use your flashlight, crouch, sprint, attacking things, and etc, etc, etc. Oh, right. I forgot about that. You can take people from your old communities. This is Graham, Hal, and Ivan. Graham looks a lot like Guy, but with different hair. Let's different dude here, different dude here, different dude here. I guess they all kind of have the same faces as other people. Dang. Not much cardio, not much shooting, but she's got good fighting, good wits. You have to be careful, because, you know, that would be a good idea right there. Gardening, movie trivia, dang it. Movie trivia is where it's at. Craftsmanship. I think we're gonna go on the route of a builder with Dion here, and if we can't do it, never mind. We're just gonna see if we can't make him our leader eventually. Yes, this is the community I want to start. We have Alyssa, Proud, and I forgot the name already, Dion. Yeah. All right. But where are we going to go? That is the biggest question. Oh, it's just gonna start us off here. I forget where this place is. I believe this is the foothills.
Okay.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Yours.
Not me. Last time I almost walked right into a horde.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I admit it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
You know,
Now that
guys,
you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
I've actually already seen this because
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base.
I think this is just a generic intro.
We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Generic intro for every new game that you start. I guess I really don't know too well of how that really works out. No. Yep, okay.
You got point.
Because when I beat my other game, this is where it took me in this truck. So, I guess we don't really have a choice unless we had chosen the tutorial. I guess if we chose the tutorial, we could choose where we would want our home to be. But we really want to get a pick over the characters that we'd be playing. So there is also that. Those ones would be randomly generated. I'm almost wondering if I should restart and go back to you know, actually play the tutorial and see what we want to do here. But we're not doing that. No regrets. No regrets. We're just gonna play. The house is over there, but I want to look at this lookout right here. I want to check out the area, see what there is to see. Live life to the fullest. I jump off of these things too often and it hurts your character. It's not like most games where, you know, you can get away with things like that. Sounded like Dion just fell too. She probably pushed him down.
Now that's worth
See?
scavenging for.
Now if I didn't come up here soon enough, I probably wouldn't have found that. I don't know
That
if they
might turn out to be a good
randomly
site
spawn
for an
around or
outpost.
what. One of the cool parts about State of Decay 2 is that there are actually different maps now. There's 3 different maps. I believe it's the foothills, the valley, and maybe the plains. I'm not entirely sure. I think I
That
picked
could be
the
a
plains
good
on
spot for us to
my first
relocate
game. If that is, I don't even remember what it's actually called, but I do believe that this is the foothill, and it's a lot different from the first one because the first one there was only the one map. But the thing with the 3 maps is that you can move, you can choose to move if you meet the requirements soon enough, but it will force you to move if there are no more resources in your map that you can get. So if you survive long enough, that kind of becomes a challenge. The only reason I'm not sprinting is because I know that there are zombies everywhere all the time. It's kind of aggravating. Both of us have giant meat cleavers. And these things are huge, man. Oh god. Like, look at that. That's like the size of her back, almost. At least half of it.
We have unfriendly company nearby.
Yep, and we're not gonna bother with it. No, we have to.
Zeds are converging on us.
It's one freaking zombie. Relax. Alright, now let's check out this new home.
Okay, I'm here. Time to get
Now,
started.
I have seen, I've joined my friend and I've played a little bit of multiplayer, so I have seen at least the starting home of both of the other maps, and all of the starting homes are exactly the same, so I will say that. So, once you played one game, so long as you stayed in this outpost long enough, you should be pretty familiar with the layout of the home altogether. If not, then I guess you're just unobservant. No actual idea. Where else do I have to go? I have to go out here.
This place could keep us safe and sound.
Yeah, we have to kill all the
Need a little
zombies.
fortification.
Hey. There we go. I hear another one. Yeah, that'll deal with them. Usually it's supposed to tell you where you have left to go, but
I don't think so.
it's not really telling me right now. Oh, right. This counts. For some reason. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, I'm calling finders keepers on this place. Let's claim it and move in.
I believe claiming works exactly the same as in the first game. I really don't recall if there was influence in the first one. As I said in my quick insight video, it's been at least 5 years since I've played that game. But I loved it enough that I bought this one, and I've had no qualms with it so far.
We owe your people so much. We brought some supplies as a welcome to our town.
Our first priority
See, I had
has
no
to be
idea
gathering
who that
materials.
is.
We'll need them to improve this place.
Hey, do us a favor. Can you investigate a new area out there?
You mean that? Well, first things first, let's check out the base. Actually, hold on. This is the community screen. It shows your characters and they're standing All of my people are citizens. When you start a new game and you don't go straight through the tutorial, they all start as citizens. Otherwise, they're recruits. Just like if you do recruit anybody along your way, which you almost surely will. Sometimes you have no choice. I guess you always have a choice, but if you want to get a whole new place, sometimes you have no choice. He really doesn't have much other than craftsmanship and cardio, but we'll work on that. And then we'll make him our leader, and then we'll have a builder. We'll leave a builder legacy. You can take control with them so long as you are in your base or at specific outposts. Not every outpost will allow you to do it, but some of them will. And eventually, once they become heroes, that's if you play them enough and they get enough of a standing to be considered a hero, you can click this right here and choose one, as it says right there. Kind of just explains it. This is the base screen where you get to select all your things. Right now, we could actually craft a workshop, but a workshop would be the only thing we could. And I'm not sure that they're gonna make me. So I'm gonna say, first things first, we're gonna clear some trash out while I go scavenging. And I am gonna go scavenging alone because as far as the beginning goes,
Okay, see you later.
the game
I got a thing.
doesn't like to spawn in newer zombies, no, special zombies or anything like that. It's usually pretty tame in the beginning, so you have nothing to worry about. However, rocks and other things like that are a little glitchy. So you can't really jump on them like this right here. You would think that you could do this, but it doesn't really work. Squillones. That was pretty sick. I haven't seen that before. Nope, tower's over here. Number one, I don't know why I'm still playing as her. I completely forgot. So she's going to level up just a touch faster than Dion, but we're just going to do the mission and then go back and switch as him. And life will be easy and good and everything else like that. Down here on the bottom, pressing the D-pad that cycles through these. So long as it's consumable, you can, just press RB and do that. So like, yes, okay, I got it.
That hunk of junk might not be so junky.
Molotovs, grenades, food for your
Now
stamina,
that'd make a
medicine,
sweet
anything
ride.
like that works. And that should be a
Things are moving
consumable,
along
and then
nicely.
all you have to do is switch it down at the bottom.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, I'm glad that did we clear out the garbage? Is that what that said? Or what? Also, it's telling me to go search over there. You can see on the map for supplies because those places I've already scanned on the map. I'm going to actually search places like even that one or over here, like that place. That place has materials almost for sure. It's a warehouse. It's got to have materials. Even if it is a nursery warehouse. I was hoping that was a car. In fact, that one I would actually have them too. Not much that I haven't seen in all honesty, but as I said, I barely played the last game. And I keep saying I barely played it. I beat it, but I've barely played this map. That's what I mean.
Ugh, another plague heart.
There's a plague heart. If you want to see one being destroyed and you don't want to wait for the Let's Play to do it, then I would suggest going and checking out my other State of Decay 2 video, Quick Insight. It is kind of like a little review. I think I'm going to make other videos like it in the future, but maybe not for State of Decay, maybe for just other games. But in it, I go and I scavenge a little bit, I think. No, I do a mission in which I go and do my sheriff duties, and then from there, I go and I destroy a plague heart with somebody. And it's actually really fast, but only because I had guns and Molotovs. So. One tap. That's something I've always thought was pretty weird, was the press Y to do things. Oh,
I really wish I hadn't just done that.
the controls have always been weird to me. But they're pretty easy to get used to once you do it. I was gonna say, there's plenty of containers around here. I kind of search with reckless abandon. In all honesty, I do it every time. But once I've already done it, I have no actual reason not to.
We can put this to good use.
God damn. Hey, be a little bit more careful, why don't you?
Knock it down, finish it off.
Alright, back off, bitch. Okay. Alright.
Nothing left.
Now it says I'm out of stamina, and that's where this comes in. Eat it, you get full stamina. And then life is no longer difficult. I swear, there's a vehicle around here. There should be a vehicle around here. The vehicle spawns are a little bit random. It's kind of meh. Although last time I think my vehicle spawn kind of glitched out because I had 5 of the same vehicle because I kept taking it from the same spawn. And eventually the spawn changed which vehicle it actually spawned in. I was actually sad to have completed the game and left that area because a sports car spawned there. And I didn't actually see a sports car at all in my playthrough of that map until that point in time. And I never drove it because I was doing a mission. And I never came back from that mission. It was very sad. It was very disheartening. We're going to drop off these, then we are going to take Dion, and he's going to go get the food and get some experience, and
It's time to get building.
life is going to be
Either
good.
a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Okay, well, infirmary is more important, but if I have to build a workshop, I will.
If any of you could give us a hand, we'd appreciate it.
Ooh,
Stay
wait.
cool. I'll be
First
there
things
soon.
first, before a workshop, we're actually going to build a watchtower because later down the road, that is actually important. And here we go. I think we always start on this map with this, but I could be wrong. So far, that's 2 times that it's
Not
happened.
gonna work.
Okay, fine. I'm probably not going to use this gun because it is so far the only one that we have. But I like to take my people out with weapons whenever I get the chance. And I'm sure that this is actually pretty loud as well. Do I have to? I have to. Okay.
My friends, I give you progress.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, I forgot. Gotta go back to the nursery and get that bag of food. The bag of food is so much more important. Sorry guys for that little jump cut. I had to check my phone, which is what I record my audio with, so it would have been kind of weird if I had like left that part in, you know? You just hear the tapping on the phone and me talking to myself. But isn't that why you're here? I guess I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys, but yeah, potato, potato. Potato, tomato, as I like to say. Okay. You also get tired out faster when you're encumbered, just like pretty much any game. So we found another bag of supplies, but there's nothing that we can do. I always forget that you can kick as well. Okay, fall down, please. Great camera work, by the way. So, one of the things that we are going to have to do is come back here again for materials, but I'm first going to take this there, and then I think I'm going to go do that mission, then get a vehicle, then come back and do it, because you can carry multiple rucksacks with vehicles by putting them in the trunk. And oftentimes I go on raiding missions where I basically go search for a lot of rucksacks, find a lot of them, basically pack a trunk full of them, and equip my survivor with one as well. And if not all the slots are taken up, it wasn't really that successful of a run. I almost forgot to go to the house. I was going to go to the marker. So many things always distracting me in this game. Yes, I'm aware every stockpile is low except for food. I really shouldn't have done that, but I didn't want to walk down the stairs at all. It takes too much time. Plus, our home base should be safe enough that you can do that. If it isn't, then obviously it's not a very good home base. You know what I'm saying? Boy, is my dude tired. Really eerie music too. I mean, what would you expect from a zombie video game, but still. Woo! I was about to say I would hope that he would drop a plague heart, but or not a plague heart, but a plague heart sample, and he didn't, but then he did. I guess it's not a plague heart sample either, it's a blood plague sample. I always get that all messed up, man. Please don't judge me too hard. It's gonna happen a lot. They hit this house? Yes. Looks like it's saying they're up on the mountain. See, that's what I'm talking about. I should have just jumped right over that rock, but I didn't. What? What you want? Who is it? Is it? It's you.
Hey.
Hi.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
That's the
plague
entire
heart
reason
nearby.
why
That
I...
area should be crawling with infected zombies. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a...
That's the entire reason...
So you better gear
shut
up before
up!
you head out.
I don't like talking when
This is a good way to make friends.
other people are. You know what I
Let's
mean?
hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
But I knew that this mission would be a go find plague hearts, and I know that you need 3, which is why I even bothered in the first place of attacking the plague heart zombie when I was just trying to run past him originally. That looks like a vehicle that's drivable. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but drivable. Doesn't have any gas. Also, I don't think I've seen this vehicle yet. It has absolutely 0 gas. For the sake of it not despawning, I think I'm going to fix it. I like the graphics of this game. They're very, very simple, but they're not bad at the same time. They're pretty good, pretty nice. Now, where are the plague heart zombies at? There are none of them. That looks like a drivable car too. That one looks like it's gonna have gas in it. Never mind. Please have gas. Most of the time if they're all beat up and battered like this, they don't. Am I not able? I can open the trunk, but that's it? Huh, that's weird. I think that's a glitch. Because this is very obviously a drivable car. This is why I like having a vehicle, because it makes everything just go by a lot quicker. Sometimes it just feels like this game just takes way too long to do anything with. But I also can't blame the game, because it doesn't help when you're actively avoiding doing things because you're trying to do something else. And you decided to do so entirely unprepared for just what it would take. Oh, shoot, what am I doing? I just got a gas can. Let's go back to that military truck, guys. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a military truck. There's one of you. Where you at? I hear you. Oh, hey, bud. You're a woman, but that's fine. No, I don't. I gotta kill it. And that's the other problem. They don't always do, you know, what you think they would and give you samples. That's also pretty sad. Although, this is a cow. That's total. Yeah, that's a cow. And this is like a horse, so I don't understand. Maybe the other skeleton is a horse. I don't know. Here, we can even check this out while we're here. See what there is to see.
That
Tractor
screamer
garage.
could bring down a world of pain on us.
Rickety old shed. Something barn. Oh, it's a farm. Onion farm. It's like the Onion Knight. I will go protect it and become the Onion Knight.
Okay, nothing more to see here.
Wow, this was pretty crafty. I like looking from like towers, not from these places. Shoot. That means Cello's helping my people out. Cello is my sheriff. She knows what's up. She knows how to survive. I really wish I could go back to that old map and the old base. I believe it's on the plains, or whatever map, you know, that is. Not the foothills or the valley. And I had a base in the shopping center, the mall. It's in the top right of the map. And oh god, top right of the map. And I actually had a water supply because I decided to make an outpost right outside of my base where there was seemingly a sort of, I guess, I don't know exactly what it was, but there was water. It had a water supply. And all my people, they were feeling empowered, enthusiastic about everything. They were feeling great. I had a lot of stuff. And I wanted to show you. But I kind of failed. Here we go. Now we are in action. And of course, they wanted us to go here, which is annoying, because there are obviously going to be plague hearts elsewhere. This is also a pretty quiet truck. Also, my headset volume is just down. But whatever. It's pretty slow.
If we tried, we could get this place into shape in no time.
Of course the facility broke. And you know what it's probably going to have been? It's probably going to have been the infirmary, because the infirmary always breaks, because why else but anything else? And maybe just because I said that, the watchtower will have broken, and I'm going to be extremely upset if that's the case. Is this a plague heart? Those are just weird plants. These There's no point in opening your door if you're just gonna hit the zombies with the front of your vehicle. I think if you hit them with the front of your car, it'll eventually do damage to your vehicle, but yeah. But if you hit them with the door, it doesn't do any damage. The more you hit them with the front, the more damage it does. Eventually your car becomes crap. Okay, now we got 2. One more, at the very least. Eventually we'll take out the plague heart, but not yet. For now, yes, I saw the sample as well. For now, we'll just get the samples and be on our merry way because we're just doing the mission today.
Done.
Oh
What's
shoot,
next?
while I'm on it, might as well just do this too, right? And there's another rucksack somewhere aside from the other materials. Isn't there? Now I just can't even remember where things are. You just gotta get good at reversing. Here we are. There we go.
Pack mule.
It's because you are a pack mule. You're my pack mule. Forever and always, baby. But you're not the only one. Every survivor needs to be used. Last time, if you don't ever take survivors out with you on runs or decide to play as them, then they'll obviously never ever get better, and their stats will never really increase. I mean, they can, because there will also be basically sieges, zombie sieges. The higher your
Flag
risk
dropped off,
for,
mission
like,
accomplished.
you know, that, it's usually due to more survivors, more things, outposts or whatever, not outposts, sorry, facilities. Like, I built that watchtower and it takes away part of it, because the watchtower lets you guard against zombie sieges and zombies just in general. Very obvious reasons, it's a watchtower. Whereas if I build other things like the infirmary, or if I go to the base here, we need to fix that, and as I said, it was the infirmary. If I decided to build the workshop is then going to be causing some noise. And you can see here, it says passive noise from population. It's 3 because there's 3 of us. If there would be 4 of us, it would be 4. Can't repair that because we don't have enough people right now, but maybe one day. The more people you have, the more you can do at one time, so that is always good. I might want to do that. I'm not sure what I want to do. It says that we should do that, but I don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, guys. What should we do? You should leave it down in the comments below and let me know for the next episode, for the next walkthrough of this game, State of Decay 2. I'm excited to get it all started here. I'm not sure if I'm going to make the videos longer next time, like 40-minute videos, or if I'm going to keep it like solid 35 like right now. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.